So over the last 2 or 3 years, Sigma have really revived themselves with their art series of lenses, starting out with the 35, then 50, and then on it's gone. There's a whole legion now of shooters who are just mesmerized by the quality coming off these Sigma art lenses, and testing bears it out. For a lower price, you're getting amazing quality. The one lens that I think I've had more requests about, do you have any insider info on when it's coming, of any, has been the 85mm art. And it finally got announced. They snuck it through overnight in the announcements. It's an absolute behemoth. Let's take a look at it. Hey folks, before we take a look at the 85 art, please do jump over to the website, just sign up to my mailing list. 1, you'll get my free guide to improving your portraiture, and 2, we'll keep you up to date with all the news from Photokina and what's going on with my future travels. So, first thing that strikes you about this lens is it's enormous. That's the 85-1.4, so it's not going to be tiny, but this is their 50-1.4 art. So you can see it's a significant difference. I would say this is close in size to the Otis. Not as heavy. I think this has got a lot more plastic in it than the Otis, but this is autofocus and it's a quarter of the price. It shares the same 86mm front filter thread size though. Let's come in close and take a little look around it. Okay, so taking a look around this guy, again, sorry for the background noise, it is really huge. As I said, 86mm front filter thread size. This one's got super multi coating, 2 low dispersion elements. It's got a 9-blade rounded aperture in there. This is the Nikon mount. The Canon isn't available just yet. They don't actually have an announcement on the weight of this. It feels like it's maybe 900 grams, just shy of a kilo, but none of the websites listed at this stage. 14 elements in 12 groups, and this one's coming in at $1,200, and that comes with the $60 Sigma dock that you can use for focus adjustment and that kind of thing. It's a proper beast. Okay, so at $1,200, this is replacing their previous 85-1.4, which was currently selling for around $970. That's going to be discontinued, and this is now the 85mm offering from Sigma. Sorry, it's quite noisy here. This is a real show floor. Having said that, one cool thing, even though this was just announced, they are actually letting us put this in a camera to take some test shots. So let's throw it onto my D5 and take some. Well, one thing I wanted to point out, whilst I said this is, $1,200 up from $970 or so for their previous generation, the 50mm art, the 35mm art were both around the ballpark price of the Nikon and Canon equivalents, in some cases more expensive. This one at $1,200 is still actually considerably cheaper. Canon's is a 1.2, so probably we can't compare those head to head. But the Nikon 1.4 is about 30% more expensive again than this one. So if it performs well, it could be a no-brainer for Nikon shooters to be able to get something with fantastic quality and save $400 on it. So let's take a couple of test shots here. Let's see, there's not a lot of, oops. Let's see if we can pick out some beautiful people in the crowd. Well, it's hard to tell in this kind of a environment, but it certainly seems to snap to focus just fine. Often people excuse slow autofocus by saying, oh, well, it's fast aperture, so it needs time to move all of that glass around. But this seems to be moving quite quickly. Oh, what a man. Now, where's some beautiful women? Ooh! Okay, so this one's stopping down to 0.85 of a meter. I'm not sure how that compares to the other ones in the range. It's a bit of an arm's distance away, but it's tighter than you would want for a tight headshot. Look at me, handsome. Let's just throw it into manual focus. At closest focus, that's about what we're able to get. Okay, so look, I haven't presented that much Sigma stuff on the channel because I never get access to it in Australia. This is absolutely going to fly off the shelves though. It's so many people have been waiting for this. On the back of the camera you can already tell they're fantastically sharp. I will throw a couple of JPEGs and a RAW up on the website, link in the caption below, where you can download them and just take a look at them straight, the direct file from the D5. It's expensive, it's big, it's heavy, but it's fast to focus. For portraiture you're going to have no problem. In this kind of a situation with terrible lighting and people just standing around, you can't test how's it going to be for anything other than that. But I think this is going to make a lot of people very happy. So check out the links in the caption below so you can check it out on Sigma's website, and also take a look at it for pre-order. They're available to purchase already. Thanks guys, I'll see you soon with more from the Flora Photokina 2016.